Yeah, my little DP children, my little DP droplets. Josh here with Deprived Productions. Back in Blender, we're going to do some blendering. We're going to do a modeling, an 18th modeling tutorial. We're going to talk about the array modifier. And the array modifier is, if you know anything about coding, we're going to make a bunch of something. So we're going to make a little chain, bro, with some links in it. We're going to get rid of this cube by pressing the X button and click delete because we don't need that. But let's shift A, grab a new mesh. Let's grab the torus. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a real generic kind of chain link kind of thing. Let's just right click here, smooth it out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm shift squigglying so I can move it, like I can fly around, shift squiggly, I'll move around there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna size on the Y 1.5, not on the Z, size on the Y 1.5, bro. Yeah, now that's kind of like a little chain link kind of thing. You know, it'll do for now, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate that bad baby on the X 90 degree. Yeah. Now so we got a little start of it here, but we need two of them. I want to have just two links to start off, so we can shift D, then grab it on the Z, and let's bring it up to about right there. We made a copy of that, okay? About right here, and then we're gonna rotate it on the Z 90 degree. And it's going to have that kind of look to it, boom. So it's going to have this little perpendicular. Is that it? Is it perpendicular? I don't know. The point is, there it is, rotated 90 degrees. It's the beginning of a little chain links. Now, what we want to do is we want to make sure that these aren't two separate models, because as you can tell, I can click on each one, you know what I'm saying? So what we want to do is click one, then hold shift, click on the other. You can see that they're both selected. Control J, boom, one model. So now if I go into edit mode with the tab button, you can see it's one model. So if I click on it, bada bing, bada boom, we got all kind of chain links. We don't, we have two. We have a lot of work to do, and that's where the array modifiers could come into play. But before we do that, let's give it a little bit of a material, you know what I mean? Just let's go to this tab right here. Let's make sure we can see our material. So I'm gonna click on that one right here. Go to the materials. We're gonna create a new material. I'm gonna name it chain, bro, because that's what it is. I hope I spelled that right. Now let's make it a little gray. Let's just a little bit of gray, like about right there. Let's make it a little metal. Let's turn that metal up to about right there. Let's turn the roughness down a little bit. Okay, and there we go. We got a little reflective property of our chain. It's all generic and it's fine. And like I said, it ain't perfect. It's whatever. We'll take it. So let's jump into the reason we did this very short tutorial is the array modifier. So while it's selected, make sure we add a modifier, go to array. Now, you can see what it's already done, and I'm gonna walk you through a couple things we can do. This is actually very simple. Now, the thing is we want to uncheck this right here. We wanna have both of these properties. This is basically saying how far it is away, right? But we can really adjust it here as well. If we set that to 0.5, we can set it to 0.1, and we can kind of adjust exactly how far these things are away. But then this number here, we can set it to maybe 5, and you'll notice if I shift squiggly and look around here, it's set a bunch of them. You can already see what we're gonna do. So let's set this to 0, right? But let's set the this to 0 as well, because we don't want any of that. Now let's set our Y to 1. Now you're probably like, I don't get it, bro. Why's Y going up and it should be the Z? I'm with you. I'm with you. It's one of those things. If you press 0 and press 1 here, it's going to come this way. It's one of those things, bro. I'm not worried about it. The point is, if you press 1 here, it's going to go up. And you're like, oh no, it's a little too far away. And that's fine. We can fix it. Maybe like a 0.75, you know what I'm saying? About right there. Maybe a point, no, I'm thinking like a 0.72. Let's zoom in and make sure it's looking pretty good for me. You know what I'm talking about. Probably, actually, let's go back to the 0.75. Let's make sure you gotta be, I'm gonna go 0.74. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting real picky. It's all right. But the point is, you can see that we've created a little chain link. I'm gonna set this to 40, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look up, and you're gonna see that we got this long chain, bro. And there he is. We got chain links. We use the array to kind of create ourselves a big old chain link. Might be a little too long, I'm not gonna lie to you. And the thing is, now what you can do is obviously just when you're done, you can apply this, and you're done. Now, you can Control Z that if you want. For now, you know, you go too far into it, you're not going to be able to reverse what you've done. So remember, once you apply a modifier, I Control Z there, it's done. You may be stuck with it. So, you know, make sure you're happy with it. I can press tab and I can go into edit mode. Obviously, it's way too high poly for something that you probably wouldn't be that close to. But again, I guess it depends how big the chain is in your picture or your game or your video or whatever. And, you know, like I said, what's cool is now that I have this model here, I can add another modifier, go to array again, and now I can set here and make a bunch of them. So I can set on the actual X, set it maybe like a 2, and then set it to be like 15. You know what I mean? And now I got all kind of chainlets. You know what I'm saying? We got all kind of those. And I mean, you know, you want to break your computer, set that to about, I don't know, 45. You can see it took a second to load there, but my God. And so, and what's funny is, like I said, with them all selected, I could apply, and now the problem is it's one model. So if I actually press the tab button, my computer's gonna freeze for a second because it can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a bunch of faces, my God. But the point is, you know, we made a bunch of chains here real quick with the array modifier, 2 of them, and you can see how quickly it formed, you know what I'm saying? And again, if I Control Z a couple of these things, let's Control Z, let's go back a little bit. Let's not overdo the computer thing here. It's freezing because it can't handle it. Give it a second. The point is, if I can get back to where I only had 1 chain there, undo this and actually get rid of this modifier. The point is, you can go any direction. So when I had this actually selected, if I go to the modifier and I go to the array and I click one, it can be that way. You know what I'm saying? It can be on the X, it can be on the Y, or it can be on the Z. Or you could have it on all 3. So let's say, let's delete this bad baby altogether. Let's exit this. Let's get out of there. Let's grab our chain. Let's delete him. Let's Shift A. Grab a cube, just for now. You know, grab a cube. We got him here. And let's do the same thing with this cube, just to show you what all you can do here. Now, we got the cube. Let's go to the modifiers. Let's grab the array. Okay, and it created another one. You can kind of see what it did there. Pretty cool. Let's set these to, let's set all these to 1. 1, 1, and 1. And you can see now that what we've done is that we've created a little slanted little staircase because we're positive in the Z, positive in the Y, and positive in the X. That makes sense, right? We're literally we're going on a slant. So if this was -1, which may be a little strange, or this was -1, it'll change the direction. And now it's actually working. And you know what? I bet I kind of understand the X, Y, and Z here. It's a local coordinate. So if I actually press the Z here, it's working, right? You see how it's going up and down, but earlier with the chain link, it wasn't? I'll tell you right now, we rotated that link. I'm over here talking with my hands. Y'all can't see me. But we rotated that link 90 degrees, so that may have messed with the local rotation here, okay? But the point is, there you go, guys. Array modifiers. Get nasty with it. I got a $150. You know what I'm saying? I got a big old line of staircases there. It's like endless staircase, Mario 64 style, you know what I mean? Just goes forever and ever and ever. You're just going to be going down for a long, long time, bro. And it's kind of frightening. Except on that game, you start down here at the bottom and you can't get up to the top. But you can see it. You guys get what I'm saying. But guys, thanks for watching. Real quick tutorial. Josh here with Deprived Productions. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Almost 2,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. You are amazing. And I love you. And I miss you. And I'm going to get on you. I'm going to. But the point is, another Blender tutorial, and we have a couple more coming up. I know we're mainly UE4, but there are a couple really awesome UE4 things we're about to learn. We got one more modifier to cover in detail, and then after that, we can talk about some more stuff. Now, again, feel free to toy with some more of these parameters. The panning here, and or not the panning, but like the very, very small numbers you can kind of toy with. You know what I'm saying? You can stretch it out a little bit, 5. You know what I'm saying? And really, really break your stuff if you want. You know what I'm saying? Toy around with some of these. Toy around with some of the parameters. Have some fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we're going to be doing a little Blender here soon. That, and we're going to be doing some UE4 Minecraft. But guys, I apologize one more time for being gone for about 8-10 days there, a week and a half. We had a breaker go bad, had to fix the power. But guys, again, thank you guys so much. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. The links are all our channels. The links to all our channels are in the description of this video. Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, you name it, we're there. itch.io if you want to check out our first game. We got a couple more coming. But guys, again, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. I hope you learned a little something with the array modifiers. It's very useful for like chain links and repetitive things like of that nature, repetitive kind of things. So if you're needing to do something very repetitive or very, very kind of, you know, like obviously parallel or blah, blah, blah. You understand what I'm saying? You can kind of get an idea of when this would be necessary. And again, if you know anything about coding, the word array kind of fits the description very well. So anyway, guys, again, you guys are amazing. Love all 1,935 of you or whatever it is. And I love all of you that are coming. I know I love you. I already love you. I don't know who you are, but I love you. Okay, I love you. We all love you. We want to love you, and we want to be on you, and we're going to be. So guys, until next time, I really do appreciate you. And peace.